What's up, everybody? Man, it's your boy, Mr. Duga, coming at y'all with another video, man. Wow, 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 man. And tonight, I'm going to talk about tonight's Sunday night football game. You had the New England Patriots dismantling the Pittsburgh Steelers. 33 to 3, yo. In a night which they revealed their sixth Super Bowl banner, yo. And this team getting Antonio Brown. Boy, I tell you, man, that whole Antonio Brown thing is crazy because it's like I feel like when I look at him, like, man, he probably manipulated his way out of Oakland to get to New England, yo. But I mean, when you got Josh Gordon, you got Julian Edelman, Philip Dorsett, this little rookie, Myers, you know, James White out of the backfield. They're gonna have Ben Watson in a few weeks, and now they're adding Antonio Brown, yo. I mean, that's a lot of stuff. like, I mean, my Eagles got a lot of stuff too, but like, that's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of people to throw the ball to for Tom Brady, who at 42 years old, man, is still out there slinging the football, yo. Still out there throwing pinpoint passes, threading the needle in the middle of the seams, throwing nice long bombs down the field. I mean, the TB12 thing is just amazing, man. At that age, to be that's still that effective in such a physical, demanding sport, it's pretty impressive, man, for him, yo. They didn't get too much out there running game tonight, man. Burkhead, had a couple of nice runs. They didn't really get much out of Michelle, but I mean, their wide receivers just dominated this game, yo. Like I said, led by Edelman. Josh Gordon had also got in the end zone. Dorsett got in the end zone. You know, their offensive line played really well. This, Isiah Wynn was out there really holding it down at tackle for them. Quiet night for their tight ends, man, but they ain't need them. And defensively, yo, I mean, they secondary just really put the clamps down on the Pittsburgh Steelers, man. Juju Smith-Schuster, didn't do much. Caught a couple of garbage time passes later in the game. They pass rush, didn't get a great pass rush for them, but like I said, they corners, led by Stephon Gilmore, this guy Jackson, McCarty, the other McCarty back there at safety getting a pick. Um, they just just a great defensive effort, man. They said Tom Brady was kind of frustrated in training camp with the offense because nobody was getting open, and then when they went into the joint practices with other teams, people was running wide open, and that just go to show you, though, they got a really good defense, yo. It's interesting. I didn't know his son was on a coaching staff as like a co-defensive coordinator. That's pretty cool, yo. When your daddy got 6 Super Bowl rings and you could go on there and be part of his staff, you know, that's pretty tight, yo. Shout out to him for that. And for the Pittsburgh Steelers, man, it was ugly, yo. Offensively, they didn't get a running game with Connor at all. Juju got a couple of garbage time catches late in the game. Dante Moncrief is just not very good to me, man. Like, I know when he first, came into the league, he was okay with the Indianapolis Colts, but to me, he's just not very good anymore, man. I know they're not really ready to promote James Washington in that role yet. He's more as like they number 3 vertical receiver. But next off season, man, or whenever, they're gonna have to get another receiver in there, man. I think Juju will have better games than he had tonight, for the simple fact he has to find Gilmore out there locking him up. But I mean, them other receivers gonna have to step up. Like I said, I don't think Dante Moncrief is very good, Joe. Vance McDonald, he's solid, but Chung did a great job on him. Their offensive line really good. They didn't get that much pressure on Ben. It was more so that they was covering down the field. And defensively, man, I mean, this ain't the steel curtain, man. I mean, that secondary was just blowing coverages back and back. They constantly kept biting on the play action pass. They constantly kept letting Edelman get behind them. let Garden get behind him. Dorsett had a wide open touchdown catch, man. As wasn't a very good night for the Steelers secondary. Like I said, they pass rush. They got a couple to Brady a couple of times, but obviously nearly not enough, yo. Steelers got work to do, man. They got work to do. I think they'll obviously play much better than they did tonight. Like I said, I think Connor is going to be better going down the road. I think Smith-Schuster is going to be a lot better going down the road, as long as Vance McDonald. But I mean, that thing with them beating the Patriots, man, it's just they just can't. I mean, I know they knocked them off last year. They just can't beat the Patriots, man, especially in Foxborough. It's crazy. I seen a stat, man. All those games that Brady has played the Steelers in Foxborough, they've never intercepted. Man, like, they've never intercepted him, man. And obviously they didn't do it again tonight, man. I mean, the New England Patriots are looking like Super Bowl material again. And the Pittsburgh Steelers, though they may be a decent team, they're looking like a team that just can't play with the New England Patriots again, man. That's just their real nemesis. Obviously, got to play better, man. Especially some people gonna start really wanting to put Mike Tomlin on the hot seat and stuff like that. But dominating performance by the Patriots, by Tom Brady, those receivers, and that defense, especially that defensive backfield, yo. But with that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all tonight. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Go on, hit the like button for your boy and give me a subscribe, man. I'm gonna have Philadelphia Eagles content and NFL content throughout the year. Also on Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Pacific. Yo, I will do a live Q&A. You could come on there, ask me anything. I'll answer your questions and shout you out, yo. Y'all have a blessed one. Fly, Eagles, fly.